I still can make
I'm already streaming.
make noise.
Mm. Okay, so let's take a look at my games. To check out my games from Arena Kings. Start with those maybe. Oh, this guy got banned for cheating. Okay, let's check out. My first game of Arena Kings was against a confirmed cheater, apparently. I didn't even think about the possibility of him cheating because when the rating disparity is so big, I tend to think that it's just me messing up and not my opponent using the engine. But so yeah, first of all, I have no idea like how to play against the English, like at all, because about other openings I have somewhat an idea. Oh, let's do something, you know. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do something. Important pieces. No. Review. Where's the review? Review. Highlight moves. Yeah. No. I want to see the review. Analysis here. No, it's not this, yeah. It's not this, it's not here. I think it's in the cog, but here for this game. Interface. Yeah, suggestion, arrow, show move classification on board, show threats now, use hotkeys. Oh, let's see what are the hotkeys. Oh, okay, interesting. Comment before and comment after. C, Shift C. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Okay, so let's turn this off here. So we are going to take a look at this using International Master Andres Toth method. Andres Toth's method, which I think that's not how you pronounce his name. It's like Andres Toth or something like that. He says it, but yeah, it's written as if it were like Andres Toth. But anyway, what I'm going to do, like basically, it's a very simple thing. What I'm going to do is look at this without the evaluation bar. Actually, he says that if you're depending on your level, you can leave it on if you want to. I mean, I want to try it on the hard mode, even though I'm not really high rated at all. But so I definitely would be in the range where we could consider putting the evaluation bar, but I'm going to try it without the evaluation bar. Let's try like the hardcore method, just the cleanest version, like the way he showed it in his video. And in his video, what he showed is that he's we don't take a look at the evaluation bar, and we take a look at these annotations here. And then we take a look at the moves. We concentrate on the moves that have where we made a mistake, to see if we can find like the right continuation. And so, well, what I have to say, I mean, without going into that part, that would be like here and here. But without getting there, I want to say that about the English, I have no idea what to do. Like even less of an idea than against other openings. I don't know theory about anything really much. But I mean, on the English, I get lost like on the first move or the second one. So here we're basically in an English. If I go c5 here, I go into the symmetrical English. I have actually a course on that, but I haven't studied it at all. So here I just went, you know, e6 with idea to push d5 and treat this like you know, another queen's pawn opening sort of. Even though this is not the queen's pawn, but I mean like sort of queenside pawns. So So c4 is more similar to a d4 opening than an e4, definitely. I mean, you can transpose and stuff. So well, I went here. So far, so good. Here already, this is an inaccuracy according to the computer. I should probably take back with the pawn, but I mean, inaccuracies, he didn't say to look at those. I mean, yeah, an inaccuracy is an inaccuracy. Like, I should look at the real problematic moves. So here I try to, like, first of all, if he gives me the bishop pair, I'm very happy, but second of all, I support my knight with the other knight, and well, develop that one a little bit better. Then I go over here, yeah, well, inaccurate, but well, I wanted to develop that piece. Okay, go here, ask a question of the knight moves back instead of trading. I castle, yeah, inaccuracies everywhere, but okay. It was also a 3-minute game. I mean, this is Arena Kings, by the way. Okay, and obviously he takes the full center. I mean, he can, so why not? I go back here, because if I go here, then I get forked. So, important detail. He goes over there, pinning me, annoying pin, yeah. He goes back, I go here. This is my first mistake. So let's see if I can figure out why this is a mistake. I mean, figure out what he said is not why this is a mistake. He said, let's see if you can figure out the line that... can you lower a little bit there? It's too high. Like, he said if I can figure out the lines to play instead of this move. Like, not just the punishment, I suppose. I mean, that's not what he focused on. He focused on what can I do instead. Like, let's see if I can find the line here instead. So we know that this was a mistake. Now let's try to figure out why this could be a mistake. Like, because my idea when I did this was, okay, I go here and defend this knight so I can bring my queen here, or you know, even here, but probably not there. This looks a little bit ugly because the knight is sort of out of squares, and well, supporting this bishop doesn't really do anything because we're not pushing e5 anytime soon. So probably here or something, but that was my idea. When I play this, I remember it vividly. My idea was I can go here and I don't have to worry about this knight being pinned anymore. But that was a mistake. Let me see what he could have done about it. Like, let's see. I mean, or what I could do. First of all, let me see if I can figure out what it allows, so that it gives me an idea of what I could have done. Like, instead of here. By the way, if anyone watching wants to share their input, feel free to do so. I mean, this is an analysis. I'm not playing a game right now, so if I were playing a game, then you definitely shouldn't suggest any moves. But since this is analysis, feel free to share your thoughts. So, this is a mistake. Let's see if it blunders anything, first of all. Like, I mean, first thing to consider. Let's see what white can do immediately. Like, to check for blunders, well, first of all, checks. There are no checks in this position, absolutely none for white. Captures. I mean, and by the way, usually, like, players wouldn't run the checklist when they are playing. They would do it subconsciously, but they wouldn't do it like systematically. But since we are analyzing, we might as well do it systematically and not miss anything, right? Because I mean, if you do it with trusting your instinct, then that second nature works like a charm for a grandmaster. But for an amateur like me, low rated, it doesn't do much. I miss like checks and all sorts of forcing moves, just like my opponents do. My opponents do it too. Like, let's not pretend like I'm the only one that does that. But yeah, so let's see. Captures. If captures here, I just take back with my bishop, and I don't see anything hanging immediately. Like, I don't see a follow-up to that that will be really crushing. Like, he could land like this knight over here, which is annoying. This knight over here after I have my bishop here would be annoying. But I mean, it wouldn't be attacking something immediately. Maybe this knight could come and join the party here, and then would be sort of like a nightmare scenario here. Like, maybe he could even sack the bishop here. Like, after, like, let's say he goes over here, he takes this one, I take, then he sacks the bishop with this knight, like, over here, and then boom, and boom. Something like that. I mean, takes a bunch of moves, but it could be. But I mean, like, I don't know. Like my position is already passive. I mean, white enjoys a lot of space control. White has everything. Like, this happens to me a lot. I definitely must look into that. Like, there is, but I believe that stems a lot from a lack of knowledge of lines in general. But I shouldn't say that, because I mean, my opponents don't know that many lines either. Like, I mean, this one was using the engine first of all. But I mean, my normal opponents, they also get pretty good positions against me out of the opening, and that's they probably don't know much theory either at this level, you know. So if they were like legit 2000s, for instance, not like this one that's a cheater, but if they were legit 2000s, yeah, well, 2000s know a lot of theory, so that wouldn't be surprising. It could be a lack of knowledge about theory, but in my case, it's definitely not that. I mean, my opponents don't know much theory, so yeah, I have to look into that. But yeah, my position here is really passive. I haven't blundered anything yet, though, that I think so. That I think. But yeah, over here, like, okay, we took a look at this capture. Let's see other captures. Like, this capture, yeah, I just take, and that's it. It's a free pawn as of now. Like, later this could become a thing if there were a knight over here without this bishop here, of course. And yeah, in that case, this could be a thing with this and then followed by that. Like, but right now there's nothing there. So it's not that. Other captures. I think I ran through all the captures. Yeah, those two are the captures. No other captures. Then what else? We have what? We have knight. I mean, now let's look at threats. Like, threats that he can make. Can't go over here because that's just a free knight. Now I could even fork like this, but I mean, it's just a free knight. I just grabbed the knight, but I mean, like, if I didn't see that, I could even try forking. But well, this might actually be dangerous because there are a lot of pieces around here. So actually, could definitely start an attack and use my king probably. I mean, not definitely, probably. But anyway, like, that would be a free knight. So this something like this doesn't work immediately out of the gate. What other threats? Like, yeah, if you like go over here, like, threatening to trade, like, I mean, that's just an offer to trade. That's not a threat. This is a threat. This is a threat, and it forces me 100% to play here. That in turn allows him to go here, which is what I said about this. But first, probably, I mean, if goes right over here, I can still do this fork here. So probably should trade here first. Like this, forced, then this, and then this, threatening to sack here. Wait, no, but the queen would be here. What am I thinking? The sack doesn't work. With the queen over here, the sack doesn't work. But I mean, still, the knight can get in and get annoying. And there's this other knight. Can this other knight do anything? Like, can't directly go over here because it would be in line with the queen. Yeah, I mean, position looks a little bit. Probably is that. It's that I can't allow this, but what can I do to prevent that? Like, I mean, this is what's coming probably, and I don't see much of how I can prevent it, to be honest. Maybe I should just push here. Like, should I just push here and say, well, you know, this is my king, and we are going for this. Like this. And after that, I don't know, something like this or this. Probably just trade the bishops. Now, trading bishops looks horrible, to be honest. Well, but if I go back, then this. Yeah, but yours is also kind of out of play. Yeah, I can't figure this out. Like, it's really hard to figure this out. And we're just in the first game of the batch. Oh, by the way, my camera, why is my camera like this? Like, can I do something about it? Like, ugh. What? What happened there?
Really, really high.
What, mine?
Mine.
Of what?
Even higher than when I took medicine.
Than before you took the medicine, you mean?
那怎么办呀？特别特别高。Really, really high. 怎么办呢？
Yeah. Don't worry, we just do exercise and with good diet you should be able to fix it.
I have to take medicine.
I don't recommend it.
Very high. 特别特别高。
Da.
木一挨了到。
Okay. Okay, so my camera is just complete nonsense. I don't know why. Why is my camera like this? Let me see. Can I? Going to do something. I'm going to try. Sort of worry about doing this, but can I? I reset the camera's thing and it's still nothing. To rate a web advantage. No. Figure video. Okay, I have no idea. I don't know why it looks so horrible on my camera. But well, it is what it is. So, I guess pink it is. Let me see. Can I at least make it like can I at least somehow make it Somehow make it black and white or something. Like at least that would be better than this weird thing we were getting here. Oh, what? Can't. Sharpness, gamma. Whoa. Okay. I don't know why this is just looking so bad. This is looking seriously bad. Let's check it. Like, let's check. Let me see. Preferences. Input format. Okay, I have no idea what happened with my camera. So, well, I guess it'll stay pink. It's kind of ridiculous, but well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh no. Like, kind of a bummer. Oh, maybe I can apply a filter. Let's see. Oh, that's good. You know what? That's it. We're going black and white. It's much better. Much better than if I had the pink thingy. So yeah, that's it. I'm applying a filter. All right. So, by the way, note to self: this on OBS is in the audio mixer for the camera. On the camera, I click the three dots, then the filters. Then there's apply LUT, and I check that, and that's it. So well, that's just a note to self, so that in the future I know where to find it. So let's get back to the game or attempt where I attempt to find what I should have done here. I mean, I can't think of many moves that make a lot of sense here, to be honest. Like, I can't move this knight, obviously, because it's pinned to the queen. The rook can only move here, so that move was the mistake, so definitely not there. I could, like, move this, let's see, like this knight, wherever it goes, here or here or here, like forward, has no forward movement, controlled everywhere. And he can't go here, so he can only go there. This could be it. Because this knight is not doing anything. Precisely, it has no forward movement. And it will not have forward movement in the future either. Like, this will keep being controlled by the bishop, because the bishop will certainly stay on this diagonal. This is controlled by two pieces, so even if the bishop were to move here for some reason, this will still be guarded by the queen. Yeah, but do you mind if I still stream?
If you mind, I call her.
No, but can you not talk too high? No, it's okay. You can call her. Call her. Yeah. As long as you don't mind that I'm streaming, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, call her. So don't worry, Anne. You will be fine. Don't worry, Hama. And don't let her worry you either. Okay.
Oh, 难怪呀. You know, mine is 190.
How was it before? How was it before?
I mean, before I take a medicine, 182.
Okay, it's the same. 190, 182, it's the same.
But 182 still alto, but
190, yeah.
190 is muy alto 了.
Yeah, 比较显. Yeah, it's almost the same. But don't let her worry you, huh? When she worries you, huh? Because she will make you worried because she's also worried about herself, okay? But don't worry, really. I think you'll be fine. Just need to be a little bit, do more exercise and stuff. Yeah, my wife consulting me about stuff. So let's see. So forward movement. No forward movement for this knight over here or here. So this knight is not doing anything. Here, again, well, there's, like, if this pawn moves over here, this actually is a square. But yeah, I mean, over here makes some sense, and it's like one of the few moves that I have in this position. Like by now, I'm starting to use the method of elimination. Like, I mean, this is the only move with a rook. Okay, I can't play that. I mean, that doesn't make sense. I mean, that's the move that was a mistake. So definitely not that. Can't move this knight because it's pinned. Can't move this knight forward. So this knight can only go back here, and this is a candidate move to begin with. Like, I mean, yeah, I'm supporting this knight same way as I was supporting here, so same logic, but I'm doing it with this knight instead. Like, it's a backwards knight move, and it looks kind of ugly because it gets me further from connecting the rooks. But yeah, maybe then I can't go here because that would trap a bishop. Like, And by the way, that was my idea when I went here, to go like either here or here. Here would trap a bishop immediately, so I hope I didn't intend to go here immediately. Because that's just that, like this and the bishop is trapped. I hope that wasn't my idea immediately. Probably I considered that and I didn't play this afterwards. Let's see. But I don't quite remember. That could have been like the game losing blunder. But this was the first mistake, the one we're taking a look at. So it was here. This was the mistake. Like, just in case you just tuned in, this one. So we're trying to figure out what I could have done. Like, this also supports the knight. I can't go over here, though. I could go, like, here, for instance, with the queen. Because I have to keep this square so the bishop can run away somewhere. My pieces are all tangled up. Like, if I go here and then goes here, and I have to go, like, here or here, my pieces are completely tangled. Although from here can go here and have a life on this diagonal. That could be a thing. But then maybe he will go over here and take the opportunity to take over this diagonal. Wait, but no, because in that case we have pushed here, right? So yeah, maybe this, but I mean, still I don't like. Well, I mean, I don't like it, but do I like a move that I have here? Could try c5, trying to liberate myself. Yeah, but the answer is here. This comes with even more power in that case, because I mean, after I move, wins a pawn. And there's some pressure down to this file, which then can start like piling up over here, and it's looking horrible. So yeah, this move pretty much not a thing. What else can I do? I can try to start here, also try to free my position a little bit. Could try to go like here, but I mean, the moment I push here, he probably pushes here, and I don't see what I'm getting there. I mean, if I were allowed to go over here, that could be something, but still it wouldn't be much, because I mean, can just drop back here and still control the same squares like we mentioned before. So yeah, this it's hard to find a move here. F6. Oh, this pawn would be just defended by the bishop and would need babysitting. Like.
¿Qué es médico general o adolescentes?
Eh?
Adolescentes.
Adolescentes. For teenagers. Why you're trying to
No.
you're trying to schedule another appointment?
No.
Huh?
什么？
Are you trying to schedule another appointment?
对。
Oh, okay, medicina general it should be.
I know. Mas eu.
Same doctor, I think is okay, no?
¿Qué es telefónica?
Over the phone. Later I can schedule you. It's the same doctor, I think is good, no? Hello? Later I can schedule you, same doctor.
为什么？
Oh, well, if you don't want to, same doctor, it's okay. Well, whatever. Okay, so yeah, back to the game, sorry. Oh, hi. Well, what's my FIDE rating? Very low. My FIDE rating, I only participated in one rapid rapid event, and it was 1500. Yeah, 1500. So the minimum right now is 1400. Really low. So like, yeah. But I mean, I wouldn't really. If I may say so myself, I wouldn't take that like a definitive rating of mine for FIDE, because it was just out of one tournament and I was super nervous. So I blundered stuff that I usually don't blunder. Like I played against someone and just literally blundered like a piece in one move. Like I mean, a piece in one move in a way that was ridiculous. It was just like right there you could take it. But I'm not used to like the 3D board and stuff, and I was super nervous. So, and I also started like by writing down the moves. Like I wanted to write down the moves so I can analyze later. And so I started by writing down the moves, and I lost on time like a couple of games. And so yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that experience is really that accurate to describe my level, but But yeah, I mean, if you want the number, like the number would be in Rapid 1500. I haven't played anything else in FIDE. Only one Rapid tournament that was a while ago. I'm not sure how often they do tournaments over here. Like I live in Uruguay, I don't think they do many FIDE events. But I'm trying to stay more in touch with sort of the people that can tell me if there's a tournament at some point. Now, at least I have the contact of one guy from the tournament, and yeah, some YouTube channels and stuff. So maybe in the future I can participate in something else. I would like to participate in like a classical tournament. That would be nice. What about you? I mean, have you played FIDE? Okay. Meanwhile, I'll continue with this. Will you answer? What then?
Tomorrow, Miguel has sit-down. You want to?
Tomorrow.
But yours have. I think yours also had the result. I think you don't need to check this doctor. You just consultant the gut doctor is okay 了，对吧？
Maybe, yeah.
是不？那 you want me to tomorrow is okay? We go. 好吗？
Yeah, maybe we can go tomorrow. 1648, nice. Oh, thank you. That they explained well. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out like Hadan. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the like what I do wrong in this game. So I'm trying to like see if I come up with like better moves. Basically, I mean, if you just arrive to the stream, what I'm looking at is my games from Arena Kings. I'm starting with the first one that I played, and I'm using a method that International Master Andres Toth showed on YouTube, on his YouTube channel. I'm trying that method for the first time. Give me 1 second, sorry. What then?
Password.
My later I schedule. I can't do it right now. I mean, of course.
Because if you 那个 Kaka's results come out, I also want to 那个
Later. Just I will not stream for very long. Okay. Just later I will do it. 好吗? I can't do it right now.
But I have already 那个
schedule for
schedule.
yourself. Okay, you schedule for yourself. I schedule. Okay, I schedule for myself another day. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, my wife asking me about some doctor appointments. So yeah, what I'm trying is a method by Andres Toth. What he recommended was I'm trying this for the first time, by the way. What he recommends is interesting, like turning off the eval. Although he said that at the lower levels we can actually keep the eval on if we want to, but I prefer to do it this way without the eval the way he did. So without eval, without engine analysis here, but with the suggestions coming from the engine and the side, like this, like not suggestions of what to do, like not the arrows that we also turn off. But we leave the mark here that says this is a mistake, this is a blunder, or whatever. And we only focus on the mistakes and blunders that we make, not on inaccuracies. Like this was an inaccuracy, yeah, well, so what? Like, I mean, but on mistakes and blunders, and trying to figure out like what I would have played and instead, and writing it down, and then checking with the engine to see like to see if I actually got it right after analyzing. So I think it's an interesting method. On Instagram, no, I'm not on Instagram. No, actually, I don't have an account there. So yeah, I mean, I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to figure out what I would have done in this position. I mean, the first mistake that I came across has me like streaming for a while already. That is this one. So this was a mistake. I'm trying to figure out what I could have done here. And yeah, it's kind of a tough position to play, to be honest, because I got into such a cramped, horrible position. Like I was considering this move with the same idea, because I mean why I played this was to support this so that I can relieve the queen of the duty of being defending this from this knight from being pinned to the queen. But the point is I can't move the queen now because, well, I mean right now, yeah, there's this bishop, but I mean if I move the queen right now, then there's this. Then the bishop has to move. Then free knight. So first I intended to support this, but this was a mistake. So maybe here, but it looks really ugly, to be honest. And this still comes really powerful. Like I have to go either here or here. I consider like maybe this liberating move, sort of, but no, it doesn't make sense of that. So I think I was thinking about f6 now, but f6, like Ben Feingold says, never play f6, and he's right. Like I mean, f6 is such a horrible move. I mean, it's kind of a joke, but I mean, f6 really it's a joke kind of, but not really, you know. Like f6 in most of the times when you play f6 as black or f3 as white, it is a mistake. Like it turns out to be a mistake because yeah, I mean, usually you're weakening something, you know. I mean, well, not this. Sorry. Like you would be weakening like from here and from here specifically. So yeah, it's usually a dreadful move. Sometimes it is the move to play, but yeah, this doesn't look like it because I would be pinning this pawn, and this pawn would need babysitting forever. So I don't think so. Could play g5, that I'm considering that might be the play, but I don't know. Like, what country do I live? Oh, you live in Sri Lanka. That's interesting. I don't think I know anyone from there. That's interesting. You know, the only time where I heard about Sri Lanka is in the movie American Psycho. I don't know if you have seen it. Like they talk about Sri Lanka like there's some war or something over there at the time where the movie is set, I suppose, or in the fantastic universe where it is set. I don't know if they were talking about a real thing, but they talk about like some war there or something like that. I think it was about some war. I don't know, but they are at a restaurant, and then the topic comes up because Patrick Bateman is like pretending to be like some sort of philanthropist, which he definitely is not. And then his friend, whose name I can't remember, asks about what about like Sri Lanka or something like that. And yeah, so that's the only time where I heard it mentioned. I live in Uruguay, which is another country that you might not have heard of. Although, I mean, in football recently, if you watch like football, also known as soccer for Americans, on that we have made news like a couple of times. Like I mean, Uruguay has done pretty well a few times, but that's it. Like I mean, that's basically what people know about here. Or like it's not a country that makes the news very very often worldwide. But yeah, that's where I live in South America. And so yeah, I'm considering g5 here might be the move, just because I'm discarding pretty much everything else. Nothing looks good. I could anticipate this by already moving the bishop over here and seeing what the opponent does, but I don't think that does much good to my position, to be honest. Like I go here, I mean, first of all, can still go there, and I don't see how anticipating that is doing anything. So maybe g5, I don't know. g5 and might actually be able to even sack. Who knows? But yeah, man. Pushing the pawns in front of your king is usually not a great idea. Usually, but in this position, I have so little play. I have nothing. So I don't know. I think I'm going to stop thinking about this move. I'm going to say. Wait, what about this rook to here, maybe? Rook c8? Could be sort of an improving move. Maybe rook c8. And then if they push my bishop back, I can go all the way back here. And I can keep the bishop on the diagonal, but it's not like bothering, it's not disconnecting my rooks. But I mean, I don't really have a line. He said like go with a line. Let's see, a rook c8. Then what would white do? White would probably still play this. And then I go like all the way back here. And then maybe no, can't go knight c5, knight here. Sorry, this is not knight c5. This is knight f4. Coordinates. Gotta like get used to the board is flipped, sort of. So yeah, this is knight f4. Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be even c5 if we were... yeah, if we were talking from white's perspective, this would be c5, actually. But yeah, it's from black's perspective, so this is knight f4. So yeah, you can go here because get forked. Although I might be able to sack, but I mean, like, yeah. Shouldn't go there. Maybe you could go here. So maybe here, here, I mean, here, 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 here. So that then they can go here. Could be a thing, or might just keep the spin until like, because it is bothering. So like here, 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 and then maybe queen c2, so it can bring the rook. Oh no, queen c2 would put the queen in the same file as my rook, so not a great idea. So maybe like queen d3 or something. Queen d3 and then, or maybe rook c1 right away. Yeah, maybe rook c1. I don't know. I have to write the line, so let's not take forever with this. I'm going to write 14 rook c8. 15. Rook c8, rook c, rook c8, e5. Did I say? Yeah, e5. Bishop e8. Rook c1. Okay, that's what I got. Like, basically. Let's just leave it at that. Because I don't know and I don't want to spend like forever. Oh, you were saying queen c7, I mistake, bishop c7. Yeah, bishop c7 could be, yeah. Could be. But I don't see really how, I mean, what I can do from there. Like, I go here, I anticipate this, but, you mean bishop c7 after e5 or before e5? Like, if right now, if before this, bishop c7, I'm not really sure, like, what I can achieve from there. I mean, I anticipate this at least, and also kind of get close to opening this file at least, but I don't know. Like, I mean, yeah, it's a move I definitely considered, but I'm not sure. Like, if you can elaborate on that, yeah, feel free to. For now, I will leave this this line that I wrote here, and yeah, I'll check later, because otherwise I'll be streaming forever about the same move. But I mean, feel free to share your reasoning. Okay, so this happened actually, and it was the best move. So I have that clue. Like, it was the best move after this. So definitely that was a thing. Bishop c7. I had to go here. And it was also the best move, yeah. But in this case, I don't have the rook on c8. Because, like, if I go rook c8, like I said in the other line, I can retreat all the way back and I can still keep the connection between the rooks. I mean, not sure if retreating all the way back is any good, but right now it's, like, dreadful because it would block the rook. Then, okay, bishop c2. I went queen b8, which does little, but it's my it was my idea. Like, I mean, this is not magically opening up, so that's very little. This, I mean, if they ever push over here, then this is under attack. But that's it. Like, basically, what I wanted is to unpin this knight. That's why I went here first, which was a mistake when I went here, but that was the logic. So yeah, I keep playing with the same logic. So at least I'm following a plan of some sort, a bad one, but still one. Okay, so checkmate threat. I have to play either knight there or pawn up. I think I played pawn up, and it was okay. Then knight c3. He went there. Okay, so maybe he's preparing this. I mean, I know this sort of runs into that, but well, not directly, because then he can, like. Perhaps continue pushing. No, can't continue pushing immediately because I just take back. Yeah, I don't know. Knight c3 and then what? Oh, maybe he wants to reroute over here. Yeah. Yeah, like this is a super juicy square. Yeah, that's probably the idea. Probably the idea was here and here. And I tell you what, he probably got to execute that idea. Let me tell you that much. I went over here, trying to liberate my position a little bit, trying to like trade some pieces, maybe over here and then here or something. I don't know. I think that was my idea. 94 obviously is going here. I bet that I didn't see that. Like, I mean, for now it's covered, sort of. But I bet that's the idea. Like, maybe he will put the bishop over here first, like cutting a lot of my squares. And if I make the mistake of trading like this, then I just run straight into that. Maybe that was something like the idea. Oh, I went here. I immediately allowed it, sort of. I mean, I'm hitting the queen, but after the queen moves, then I'm in real trouble. Wait, does the queen even move? First he uses the check, maybe, and then the queen moves. Check goes here. Oh, if goes here, then this. So check. And if don't want to go here, if want to go like there, for instance, so that I don't get checked again by the knight. Yeah, I mean, still like hitting all of this, but has to move the queen. So yeah. Here it will be more easier to find a better move, I think. Bishop c7, 95. 95, bishop c7 after 95. Are you on Lichess? No, yeah, I have a Lichess account. Now I'm on chess.com here, but I have a Lichess account. Yeah, same username as my chess.com. I never use it, but I do have the account. Bishop c7, 95. No, 95. Bishop c7 after 95. Let me check that. Yeah, sorry that I got like a little bit wrapped up in this and I forgot to check the chat for a little bit. So after 95, no wait, 95. Bishop c7 after knight d5. Knight d5 would be after wait. After knight d5. Do you mean after Yeah, I'm not sure I follow you there. Do you mean after e5 or after knight something? You said knight d5. So that would be a knight landing here. I mean, obviously not my knight immediately because that would be a huge blunder. So obviously you weren't meaning that. So maybe you meant go over here and then here, but this is still covered now. So yeah, I'm not sure I understand which order do you mean. Like, yeah, sorry, I don't understand. But yeah, but you can tell me. Maybe you meant after e5. After e5, bishop c7. Yeah, that's what happened in the game. If that. But you said something about knight, so I think you meant knight something. So yeah, feel free to let me know about that. So yeah, I mean, about this move, it will be a little bit easier to find a better move here, I think, because everything seems to be quite forcing. I can't go, like, let me think. Like, first of all, how did I get punished after this? Like, let's okay, queen e3 is a good move. It wasn't like the best move, but it was a good move. So this was okay as a punishment for it. So yeah, obviously defends the queen. This is coming. And the problem is, if I go back here, which is what I probably should do, wait, what if I go with this other knight? Maybe we'll have to go like here. That's probably what happened, actually. Knight f d5. Oh, I went back with this one. Yeah, that's bad. Like, I went back with this one and then just, at the very least, can just take here. And it's kind of over because can infiltrate like this and mate. So, probably after after this I probably went like over here trying to like trade the bishops, and then maybe went like over here or here. And if here, then if I take with a bishop, which I have to because it's mate, then this, and yeah, it's good night. Like that's it. It's checkmate actually. Right? I mean, with the queen over here, knight over here. Yeah, that's it. Like no squares. Like this covered, and this. It's over. So that's probably what happened. I mean, now looking at this, I'm thinking, what happens after that? Like, how do they deal with this? They can go here and check me, and that sort of takes care of this one. But the point is, they will not have this knight here in the end afterwards. But they still grab the pawn. Like, I mean, if I go here, then check over there, and let's say I move away or something, then takes over here, and then they are hitting this knight. So I take if I take with this, then this lands over here, and again, like, not only is the queen grabbing a pawn, but it's infiltrating here, and this could happen anytime. But I still like go over here. What do they exactly do? I mean, it's looking ugly, but yeah, and they do have the other knight also, which also still didn't come here. Black bishop c7, e5, knight d5. Ah, okay. Bishop c7, e5, knight d5. Okay. Let me see. So here, bishop c7, e5, and knight. Wait, no. Ah, this other knight, of course. Knight d5. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. Yeah, that's an idea. That could be. Okay. Bishop c7, e5, and a knight here. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. That's not bad. Like taking advantage of the hole that they leave when they do this. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't seem bad at all. Yeah, that seems pretty good. And it grants me a little bit of forward movement and control, because, to be honest, like, my pieces are it's all cramped. Like, that's my biggest problem here. So yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Okay, so back to this one. Wow. Oh, yeah, don't worry, You'll be fine. Don't worry. So back to this one. What should I have done instead of this? Like, first of all, keeping in mind that this is obviously a threat, that I can't allow like this pawn to get taken like this, but at the same time I can't go like this, because if I go like this, then huh? Rosuasatina.
I still have it. Do you think now I think I need to eat it?
No, later we can talk about it. Well, and I mean, when I finish streaming, Hama. For now, I would say don't take it. Wait a little bit. You haven't seen the doctor yet. Wait a little bit, Hama. Wait a little bit. Don't start like.
Why? Porque it's very high.
Okay, wait, but don't take it right away. Wait until we see the doctor again, Hama. Yeah, wait until we see the doctor, Hama. Okay, well, do whatever you want. Then. Okay, so all right. Sorry about that again. Back to this. So position is so ugly that it's so difficult for me to find a move. I mean, so ugly for me. Like, this is just, I don't know. So this was the mistake. If I play like here, this is looking horrible, because they can even sack over here, for instance, and that's threatening mate, so I can't take back. So that's not a thing. Going like king up. King up. And yeah, I don't know, like whoa. Sorry about that. You probably heard that because it was the microphone that fell. So you probably heard the microphone hitting. 别担心 you'll be fine, man. You'll be fine. Don't worry. You'll be fine, don't worry.
I'm really restricting my life about the result. I thought, oh, maybe the worst thing is 150. 190.
Okay, don't worry about it. Last time they told you it was high, but not so high. Don't worry.
They said muy alto.
Now it says?
Oh.
Okay. Just try to calm down, because if you don't calm down, it's even worse, okay? Alright, so what was I thinking? King G7, that's what I was thinking. Nice to meet you. Explain well. I have subscribed to your channel. It is now to. Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you very much, dude. Thank you very much for the subscription, and for hanging out and writing in the chat. All right. Yeah. Good night, bro. Hirushan from Sri Lanka. Oh, nice to meet you, bro. I'm Francisco from Uruguay. So yeah, thank you very much for joining and chatting on the stream and subscribing. Thank you very much. Huh? You'll be fine, man. You'll be fine, really. What? There's more? Later. No.
You stop it 了，对
No,
吗？
I didn't stop it.
那 stop it，快点。
Yeah, I'm still streaming. That's what I'm telling you.
You said 拜拜呀。
Can you a little bit let me?
But you said 拜拜呀。
Okay. What do you mean? I have more?
Yeah.
Oh, mistake.
No.
Don't worry. But yeah, I mean, you could wait for me to finish what I'm doing, and
不是
then.
I can so that I can 那个 order for you. We can consult.
Oh no, I will not. I will not schedule now.
为什么
Later, I'm doing something. Okay.
I can schedule for you. For
No,
tomorrow.
I don't want to do a schedule for tomorrow. I don't want that.
为什么
Because we have to pay for every time I go see the doctor.
This time I don't need to pay for it. This is normal.
Yeah, that's it. That's what it is. Okay, later I will do it, and I will do it later, Hama. Okay? Just calm down and stop like getting anxious and also giving other people anxiety. Because I mean, first you worry about you, then you try to make me worry about myself. Like I mean, just stop a little bit, Hama. Okay, so all right, back to the game. Okay, so King G7. Let's see, King G7. And it looks ugly, but the position is ugly. So desperate circumstances call for desperate measures. So King G7, like King defends here, and if something like this, I still have that. No, because then there's I mean, if the knight tries to land over here, it's hitting this and hitting that. But I mean, I still have like this, for instance. And somehow it seems like I'm keeping stuff together. The knight can, however, jump from there to here with a check. And I can't take it back. Yeah, but I can... Oh, even if I go back, then boom, boom. Yeah, no, but at this time, when it arrives here, I already moved over here. So then if like goes here to give a check and I can't take because then I get mated, then well, I don't get mated immediately because I can go over here. But I mean, it's looking horrible. Oh, and there's this other knight that can arrive. Yeah, I'm totally getting mated. Like, then this other knight arrives and I'm getting mated. So, I don't know. Like, King G7 might be, like, a little bit more resilient, but I think this comes afterwards. Like, it would have at least challenged my opponent to find the right moves. But I mean, obviously with an engine they would have found them. But well, like, wait, is this the flare of the guy? Wait, so the guy didn't get. No, close fair play. Yeah, this is not his flare. This is close fair play. Yeah. So yeah, this guy, like, okay. But I mean, let's just forget that I was playing against the engine, and let's just think like, yeah, this perhaps a little bit more resilient than that. I mean, that I can after this, like, there's a very obvious way to build a little bit of an advantage, like even a material advantage, like just cash out on at least something. But with the other method, maybe a little bit harder. If I... It's horrible. Everything is horrible here. F5? Then I'm passant, and then, like, that's it. Like, I mean, there's I'm passant, and of course I can't take back, and this will be under attack the moment the knight moves. So now that I have no clue, like no clue how to defend this position, and not sure there is a way to defend it, honestly. But I mean, I'm not also seeing the whole attack for my opponent. Like, I'm just seeing, like, intuitively things that look ugly, but actually I should be able to calculate the exact lines. But at the very least, I found a flaw in my play. I found that in this position, I have no idea what to do. So that's, in a way, it is in a way okay. So if I had to go somewhere, I would say King G7 probably. I mean, can I bring more pieces to the defense? I can go here directly, by the way. I can go here directly. I can go here directly. Maybe that, yeah. What about Bishop D8? Bishop D8. And if, let's say, the bishop takes, then I bring the queen, and then this is well covered. So they have to think about another way in. So yeah, I would probably start with bishop d8, and I don't know how the line will continue. Like, okay, I'm going to write down that move, like, as a new candidate move, because I can't find better. Bishop d8. Like, we already pretty much refuted king g7, so king g7, ugly move, and also, like, definitely doesn't work, panicky move. This one a little bit more calm and collected. I mean, here, obviously. Bishop d8. But what would be the line? Like, what do I do if I'm white here after bishop d8? Like, if you go over here, it's like, yeah, black is celebrating that all of a sudden I'm no longer under attack. If you trade, then at least... And also, this bishop would have no life over here now. So probably trade. Like, bishop d8, let's say they trade, right? Bishop d8... and queen d8. Bishop d8. Whoopa. There. Bishop d8. Queen d8. Okay. Queen d8. And after that one, like after I get here, like, I mean, if we are white, like if we are white, we're looking for something to do something, right? Like the knight can go over here, first of all. Wait a second, what did I do? What did I say? Ah, yeah, the knight was over here, this knight. Yeah, I forget that we're looking at the position here. Yeah, like this is covered, so the knight can't go over here because, yeah, takes, and yeah, we're in business again. We're totally back in business. So, man, it's not over, but actually, like, sort of white's attack would be over, and I believe I have decent chances after that. I mean, I would be even a pawn up, but most importantly, I would have taking away most of the danger around the king. So yeah, I mean, you can't go here after that. So what do? You can't go there because, I mean, in that case, I would just take. Like, I don't believe in sacks at that point. I mean, because there's this covering that diagonal for the queen to enter. Although, wait. If at that point here, there could be something like that potentially. Like, going for this. And if, let's say, I try to go over here and say I escape, then the queen still comes over here threatening that. And I'm not sure how I'm surviving then. So perhaps here. And if that... Oh, wait, but I have my queen over here, right? If I could... I mean, I have my queen over here, sorry. No, wait, over here, yeah. Over here, my queen... yeah, it's my queen over here. Never mind. Like, if my queen is over here at that point, then this sacks and can't put this because boom. So, yeah, no, that's nonsense. So, yeah, oh no, I don't see how white can continue. I think I'm fine after this. I mean, if I were playing against myself right now, I would be fine after that. So, I wasn't playing against myself. I was basically playing against Stockfish. But yeah, well, if I were playing against myself, I would probably be out of trouble after that. I mean, against myself right now, I have times where I'm more illuminated than now, and I have times where I'm like now, like here, even though this is an inaccuracy, so this is not the mistake. So following the method of Andres Toth, I thought I shouldn't be looking for moves here. I shouldn't care too much about that because it's an inaccuracy. It wasn't the game losing part. Or the most relevant one at least. But yeah, right now, I mean, like, I see this. Obviously, I panicked here because I saw that my position was so horrible and I was playing against someone so much higher rated. But I mean, here, like, just attack over here and yeah, the queen can go back or whatever. But and then maybe no, if this, then I can even answer that perhaps. I don't know, like, it's just no, not that, because then I get crushed later. But yeah, the point is, yeah, maybe, yeah. Oh no, the point is this, and I'm not sure what white does exactly. Well, could go here, check, boom, and boom. And yeah, if this, then boom, boom, something like that. Something like that, or boom, boom, with the queen over here, like, phew, maybe. But yeah, I'm not sure. Like, this doesn't matter. I'm not looking at those. Like, okay, I go over here. Obviously, it takes. Yeah, it takes on h6, pretty evident. And then I try this, which I suggest that we try here. And I think here might have saved me. At least it would have saved me from myself right now. This, and yeah, it's over. Like, I have to take because and another knight takes its place, and I have to give up a lot of material. Like, I resigned here because this is checkmate. I mean, not checkmate yeah, it is immediately, like, because I go here and then checkmate it here. It's like a classic puzzle. I'm not sure even what can I do to relatively stop that. Can I, like, I mean, can I somehow delay that? Like, I'm not even seeing, like, it's interesting because it doesn't say like I made any huge blunder. It gives me mistakes, 2 mistakes exactly, and a lot of inaccuracies. But I mean, this is just mate. Like, what is there that I can do here that would lead to not get mated? I mean, the king can't move, it's boxed in. So yeah, I mean, no point in even touching upon that subject, I guess. Maybe here? Maybe here, like, guarding that so that after this I go here and then can't deliver the checkmate here. but can take over there. Yeah, I think this is the only move that can prolong the suffering for a little bit longer. But obviously, I'm getting absolutely smashed and crushed, and yeah, it's over. So now is the big moment where we turn on the engine and we see what was the matter. Okay, so yeah, so this is mate in 3. Knight f6, actually. My move, rook e7, is mate in 2, so yeah, I have a lot to learn. Rook e7 here, I go over there, and this is the checkmate. Like, hello, like, alright, you know, like, yeah, your rook is over there, but you're getting mated by the queen. I tend to forget that the queen can back rank mate covering a diagonal at the same time, so it covers the escape square here. So yeah, that was mate in 2. But knight f6, I looked at it, but I mean, it's yeah, I mean, it's just boom and boom, right? Like knight f6. Wait, how was knight f6 mate in 3? ef6? How is it mate in 3? Because I mean, how do you prevent this? How do you prevent that? Oh, because I have a check. The pawn goes over here, so I have this check. Okay, that's how. Oh, all right. So yeah, I mean, it's that's no good. I was right that this was absolutely no good, but yeah, I looked at this move. Didn't realize that I was getting mated immediately. I thought it was ugly, but didn't realize that it was getting mated in 2. I should see a mate in 2. Like, okay, mate in 2, bro. Okay, but anyway, let's look at the part where I actually tried to think. Okay, so I mean, try to think about the lines to do. So here I came up with rook c8. No, bishop c8 was it? No, rook c8. Yeah, rook c8. Rook c8 is third move over here. My move was what? Rook e8. Yeah. So rook e8. Yeah, it's +2 for white. Rook c8 is +1 point something. So I was okay on this. Then e5. Yeah, is one of the best moves. Then bishop b8. It was right. Bishop b8 was right. Bishop c7 also. Like, they are basically the same. But yeah, bishop b8 is okay. It's a good move. And my line continued rook c1 here. Rook c1 is up there. I mean, it's like 5th, but I mean, the evaluation is basically the same for all of them. Prefers bishop c2 with the idea of queen d3, I guess. But yeah, rook c1 is up there. So yeah, that was a line. That was definitely a line. Yeah. I was correct on that one. Like, hello, yeah, good. Not bad. I came up with a not so bad line. I mean, there were better lines, but not that much better. Like, queen e8 also. Queen e8, just I'm pinning this other way. Like, I wouldn't like leaving this rook so inactive here, but yeah, queen e8. And also queen e8 sort of anticipates any nonsense that might try to come to this diagonal in the future. I mean, that's thinking very much ahead, but I mean, like, and also it's has some ideas of maybe in the future if this opens up somehow, I can maybe go for some trades that might be good for me, because if I trade this light squared bishop, I'm really happy, because this light squared bishop is like horrible. But I mean, anyways, it's kind of hard to get rid of this pawn, because if I push over here, then this, and I'm losing a pawn. So yeah, but all right. Like, my line was okay there. Let's look at the other crucial point. Like here, I mean, here I'm lost. Like, here I'm losing by 4. So it's kind of hard to say, well, what are you looking for here? Yeah, I was looking for like a method of staying alive, you know, for longer. Actually, king g7 was the best move. Remember, I discarded king g7 based on, like, it looked ugly. Like basically I discarded king g7 because of what was it? I don't remember why I discarded the king g7. I wrote down the other line that I came up with, but I didn't write down the king g7 why I discarded it. King g7 I didn't like. I think it was here, check. And then I think it was that I didn't like. Like king g7, bishop f6 is the top move. Then if I knight f6, there is knight f6 or ef6. The computer prefers ef6 by a lot. I mean, I would probably play knight f6 because it hits a lot of stuff and it looks nice. And it plants a knight like right in the action. And this pawn is supported by this, so you don't really need to worry about that too much. But ef6 apparently, ef6, king g8, h4, h4, h4 here. So sort of trying to open things up. Like if you ever get here and open that up, then this is made. So okay, yeah, getting blasted off the board. Yeah, blasted. Okay. What about my line? My line obviously was terrible this. But I did think about king g7. I mean, the point is I'm losing by force already. I was looking to like stay alive. But yeah, I mean, apparently that wasn't a possibility at this point already. Bishop d8 is what I came up with. Bishop d8. Wait. It's not that much worse. Bishop d8 actually kind of okay, yeah. I mean, it is worse than king g7, but not that much worse. And now knight d6 instead of bishop f6. Like I thought bishop f8, bishop d8. Yeah, bishop d8 second line. Okay, bishop d8. Rook d8 slightly preferable, but I came up with queen d8. Okay, they're about the same basically. And now knight d6. So knight here. No, wait, knight d6 here. Knight d6. Oof, yeah, it looks super ugly. Rook f8. Okay. And queen d2, aiming for that again. Queen d2. If queen d2, can I push g5 here? No, I can't. Why can't I push g5 here? G5, queen d3. Oh, queen d3 back to that. Yeah, of course. Like tunnel vision, you know, forgetting about what's coming. Okay, so I'm going to save this to a collection, and I'm going to put this collection. I'm going to create a new collection that's going to be analyze. I am Andras Toth's method. Yeah, because this is his analysis method. So gotta give credit where credit is due. This was a fun way of analyzing a game, although it took me like a really long time. But at least I will remember this game more, which is part of the idea of this analysis, is that you will remember a little bit more. And by the way, I didn't even have to take away the arrows because I had already removed the arrows. Like, I don't know, I don't remember even where's the setting to remove them because I removed them long ago because they were bothering me anyway. But yeah, I mean, I had to switch this off, of course, and I will again for the next game. So this was the first game of the coach of the. I was going to say coach champs. I have like coach champs in my mind all the time, huh? The first game of Arena Kings. And now I'm going to take a look at the second one, maybe. Let's see. Well, yeah, maybe I'll end it on this one because this. Let's end on a high note. Like, this is a game where I won. So Anaidorf, Cloak Master wants to play. Yeah, yeah. I don't want to play right now, bruh. But okay. Well, actually, maybe we can play. Yeah, but let's make it unrated, shall we? Like yeah. If you want, let's make it unrated and play. Wait, are you the same guy from just now? Like because you said you were going to bed. If it's you. Let's see. Clockmaster. Yeah, I'm going to send you 3-2 is what you want to play. Let me see. Wait, custom challenge? Is that what I have to choose? Custom challenge. Like they changed the screen. It's been a long time since I played here. Custom challenge, unrated 3-2, and Cloaked Master is your username. Where the heck do I choose the opponent? Oh, here. Search. They changed this whole thing, huh? Cloaked Master. Okay, there you are. And okay, I sent you an unrated challenge. Oh, you play the English? Shoot. Yeah, precisely. I have no clue about the English, so yeah. Let's try this. Let's close this diagonal here just in case. But yeah, I have no clue about the English, so here we go. Let's see how this all plays out. That okay. So maybe here, maybe there. Yeah, maybe here. Yeah. Let's go there. Okay. Castles. Put this one on the open file. This I might actually no, I can't do there, yeah, because of that, yeah. Okay, well, this easy decision. Let's go back here. This I intend here, obviously. There. Okay. Maybe there first. Perhaps over here. Something like this, perhaps. Oh, here no, because it's this. Okay, adding some pressure on that one, yeah. But that gives me a little bit of something to think about. So here, Oh, there's 10. Okay. This and can go here maybe. Also there. Maybe here, yeah. Here right away sounds like a good place to go to. Maybe here could be. Oh, okay. That's what you want, huh? So go like here we're going. All right. Okay. I'll take that message. Let me go here perhaps. Oh, actually that allows that, so probably shouldn't. Probably should go back here. Yeah. Oh, okay. And you intend to go over that one, yeah? Yeah, no, but that doesn't work. I mean, I understand what the idea was, but this hangs in the end with check. So it doesn't work because of that. Now I should... now this looks really pleasing to me, but I'm not entirely sure how to proceed, to be honest. But let's say... I kind of want to keep that rook over there, but it is not possible, I think. Yeah, let's just go back over here first of all. Let's go back over here. Doesn't really do that much. Let's go here. Up. I can first of all like go. Let's go here, for instance. Oh, actually, I had this. What am I thinking about? Like, what the heck? Okay, let's go here. Hit that one. What? I have this, that. Let's go here, back. Let me go here. Okay, yeah. That was an interesting one. Yeah. The thing with those these really fast games is that they end up being decided on the clock a lot. Like, I mean, I felt like I had a decent position throughout, but still, like, it's still decided by the clock in the end. but at the same time, they are a lot less time consuming, obviously, than the ones that are longer. Let's cancel this. This here. Okay. Concentrate over here. Okay. All right. Well, I could go here and then here. Well, that would kind of make it better for him, not for me. Maybe bishop here, but that... what about here, here, here? Oh, wait. There's... here, no. Here. Yeah, I'm not seeing like really good promising moves here, so I'm going to just go here. Just to improve my position slowly. Okay, that. Now my center is better, but yeah, double the pawns, but the center is better. This okay. I just continue with over here. Nothing to really be concerned about there. Could go over here and here, yeah. I think I could do that. This has to go there. Yeah, and why not? This over here. Okay, let's go here. Oh, what? Oh, I'm an idiot. Like, yeah, I didn't even see that. Shoot. Just played it without noticing that this knight had just moved, so that just allowed the rook to go there. So yeah, that's... Okay, well. That's that, I guess. Go over here. All right, I did escape with a draw in that one. But yeah, it was just I think that I'm not going to continue playing. I think that the fact that I blundered a knight in one move, like by just literally not looking at the board that the rook had discovered with your knight move, like that's time to call it quits for me. It means I'm just playing like absolute garbage. So, but yeah, those were fun games, man. Like you played really well. Yeah. Do let me know if you're the same person that was talking here in the chat, because I believe this is a flag of Sri Lanka, right? Yeah. So probably you're the same guy, but yeah, if it's getting late there, you should absolutely go to bed too. Like don't stay up all morning, dude. Like you're if it's you, like, well, even if it's not you, it's the same time, right? So so yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, like don't build an unhealthy habit of staying at like 5 a.m. or something awake playing chess. But good games, yeah. You totally got me in this second one. I just I blundered horribly. I mean, I would like to say this is not a common occurrence in my games, but it does happen very often. I mean, especially in these fast games. But at least in the fast games, you can just play like a few more or something, and then you feel like everything is okay. Like or you can like flag or come up with some weird way to make it back. Yeah, but men's motive not yet. Wait, you mean you are the guy that just played with me? If that's the case, then that's interesting, because that means that they had 2 viewers from Sri Lanka today. That's really interesting. Like, I mean, I don't get many viewers, but I mean, it's interesting that the viewers are coming from Sri Lanka. Yeah. I should investigate more about the country so that I understand more where the people that interact with me are coming from. But yeah, good games. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, it was those were interesting games. But yeah, I mean, I just don't continue playing because I'm blundering terribly. Like I'm just playing horrible. Like there are days where I'm like super sharp and playing really well. I mean, obviously for my level, but I mean, like, I'm playing like I'm feeling it. I'm playing super well until I lose like 2 or 3 times in a row. If that happens, then I'm not feeling it anymore. But like there are times where I feel like, wow, yeah, I'm doing all right. And there are other times where I'm just I don't know, I'm just not there. Like, and right now it seems like it's one of those times I'm not quite there. Like that blunder was just ridiculous on my part. So yeah, I'll just finish analyzing this game, and then I will probably wrap it up for today. So this was a Najdorf that I played here. This is my second game in the Arena Kings. I'm going to follow the same format I was following for the others. I believe this transposed into a Najdorf, or was it? No, this one was a Najdorf right away. Yeah, because there was another game transposed to this position, which was kind of funny. So yeah, this is basically what Fischer played against the Najdorf, this bishop c4 thing. Again, I don't know theory about anything pretty much, but I know that e6 here is the move, so I played e6. I mean, and I know the reason. I mean, you're blunting this bishop, otherwise this bishop stands really strong. Then you intend to go b5, and yeah, well, basically develop somehow from there. Bishop b3, I went b5 immediately. I knew this was okay. It's usually okay. This was weird already. This move bishop d3 by my opponent. Like usually the bishop stays in the long diagonal, of course, because also there are some sacrifices here on e6 sometimes. Like you have to always, if you're black, if this bishop is on the long diagonal, you have to be worried about some sacrifice there. So I have learned the hard way that you should keep this bishop usually on this diagonal. Like It happened to me more than once, a few times, that I fianchetto the bishop in positions like this. Like sometimes I like fianchetto the bishop. I was like, okay, I push b5, I fianchetto the bishop. This stands really strong over here. And no, I mean sometimes they sack over here and you're toast. Especially after you castle, because after you castle there's a rook over here. Well, and before you castle also, because before you castle they can go over here and grab if you already developed this bishop. Like with this bishop over here, then again, like this hitting the queen and then goes over here, and there are sacrifices like that. But if he goes to d3, I was like, okay, then the sacrifices are not happening. I don't need to worry about that. Then let's fianchetto the bishop. So I did that. He went over here. I unpinned immediately. Okay, castles. I went here, which apparently was inaccurate, but inaccuracies we're not taking a look at. We're taking a look following Andres Todd's recommendation for analysis. We are just taking a look at mistakes and blunders on my side, not for the opponent. Which is basically also for the opponent, because if I didn't punish the blunder of the opponent, then it will show as a blunder or a mistake on my part. So yeah. I usually when this is also something that Andres Todd says, even though I already did that before, but I mean, he also says that usually when there's a pin, I believe it was him, I don't remember if it was him or someone else, but yeah, usually when there's a pin, I mean, this move is a good move. Like usually you do want to play this move, not like completely unpin like this. I mean, you don't have to push like that, but this move, so that if at some point you need to unpin, you can. Otherwise, things could get ugly. So I castle this queen c7, but that's something I already did. Okay, so he switched from this to another pin. He was like, okay, let's pin this pawn. I went over here. For now, I'm not in trouble, so I don't need to unpin right away. I defend like this. Then I unpinned and also put some pressure here in the center and on this pawn. And I went d5. Okay, d5 here. Mistake. Okay, first of all, no, but that's on his part. Yeah. Again, he made a mistake. I played a move, and it was a right continuation. Like I exploited this diagonal right away. I was like, okay, activity. Oh, fridge. Sorry about that. I was like, oh yeah, activity for my bishop, and so I went over here. Like this diagonal is open now. He goes there. We trade, and I noticed that actually he would be needing a dark squared bishop more than me. That's why I traded. Also to not be slow, because I mean if I play another move it's too slow because I have to recapture after he captures my bishop. So but the point also was that he would be needing this dark squared bishop now that he has this diagonal open. In my case, I'm not in dire need of a dark squared bishop. I mean my pawn structure isn't compromised in such a way. Now this was a mistake by me. So here I should take a look if we're going to follow the going to try to keep it not too long this time. But if we are going to follow the wow, my camera looks really horrible right now. I'm sorry about that, but I mean I couldn't fix it, so yeah, at least I made it black and white so that it doesn't look so terrible. But yeah, it was like all pink, it was horrible. And now it's looking pretty terrible too. But anyway, like I'll try to keep it sort of simple, I mean fast this time, because I spent like 1,000 years on the previous game on the mistakes, and there are a bunch of mistakes on this one. So rook c8. That was mistaken. Well, first of all, first thing I noticed is this rook was standing pretty strong on an open file. Why would I move it here? Like seems like I had nothing better to do. I could go here, putting pressure on that. Then he goes here. Then this pawn becomes weaker. That could be a thing. Maybe also something like this.
Hey, hello. Hey, hey, 不打扰你吧？你去看医生了吧？
Or maybe rook e8 here. Maybe why I played here was because I feared something like this, perhaps? I don't know. I don't know, really, honestly, why I played that.
那个啥，你啥时候去看？
I could also go here, queen c7, like hitting that and keeping a little bit of this. Queen c7. I mean, but what are the plans for my opponent? Like, what will my opponent do? Like, first of all, I can notice that this could be a thing. Well, no, it actually can't even be a thing much. Because, I mean, if this, I just take over here like this, and he can't take enough times because there's a queen on the other side. So I don't even need to worry about that. So maybe queen c7, attacking this, but I mean, he pushes that, so I'm not sure what I achieve out of it. Maybe also I could like go back here and then here or something. Oh yeah, wait, but here that blocks my own rook from attacking. Oh, pinning this one? Is that any good? Oh no, because at the end there's a... Yeah, I can... Like, I mean, could even... The knight can even come here at the end because there's a queen over here, actually. So maybe queen c7, I'm not sure. Honestly, but I don't know the follow-up either. Like, I don't know what the line would be. I don't know what the line would be. But let's come up with a line real fast. Let's come up with a line really fast. Like, let's say, queen c7 instead of this move. Queen c7. And what about white? What would white do? Like, rook c1 or maybe queen d2. Queen d2 maybe, right? No, wait, because you have to defend that. So, b3 or a3? a3 looks really horrible because, I mean, the queen can actually infiltrate over here, potentially. Yeah, a3 or b3. Actually, maybe even a3, because after you go over here, there's nothing here really. So what did they answer? Let's say they answer b3. b3? b3 what? b3 and then maybe rook e8? Oh no, really. Or maybe rook d6, rook d8. Or rook d6, rook d8 right away. What about that? Rook d6, rook d8. And then going like here and then attempting to do something like that. Oh no.
哦，那你现在吃药多少啊？
Oh no, let's try rook d6, but I'm not sure about rook d6 honestly. Rook d6 followed by rook d8. Now, rook e8. Let's rook e8. No, we centralized the rook, and let's leave it at that. I have no idea honestly how to completely continue this position. I have no idea. Okay, let's here. This happened. Rook c7 here. I took check. Yeah, check. We don't trade the bishops right away. This pin the bishop. Goes over here. Takes inaccurate. Takes here. Blunder. I can take the other pawn over there, and I'm about to like crush. Yeah. This back. Okay. This I have a check. I'm not sure if the check is any good. Then I probably played it with the exact same thought process. Here. There. Go back. I don't care about that pawn too much because I go here. Oh, what? This was a miss. Like, yeah, I mean, you go over here, check, and pick up the rook. Very simple. So, yeah, that one is simple miss. Like, keep in mind this was a blitz game, so blitz 3-0. So I'm playing an arena, and I'm trying to keep up with my opponent, which has about the same amount of time, and I'm already sort of having a decent position here. I wanted to keep it going, but yeah, I mean, I could have just won the game right there. Like, it was super easy. Queen, and it was a check. I mean, there's not much justification. Queen h4, sorry, that was a typo, by the way. That wasn't me not realizing the coordinate. Okay, so check over there, has only one move. King b1. King g1, sorry. King g1. That was me messing up with the coordinates. And then queen e1 check. And then king has to go back again, only move. So I can continue the line a little bit because that's only move. That's when we shine calculating, don't we? And then after he goes there, I can actually pick up this pawn that I picked up in the game. I can go queen d. Oh, actually I can do better than that. Never mind. Wait. Can I just mate? Like, queen h4 check again, forcing him back to the exact same place. King g1, and then after that rook d1, and it's checkmate. Like, my queen from here would cover this diagonal, and this would be covered, and this would be covered by the queen. So yeah, it's like a triangle with so mate. Yeah. Let's recheck the line. So instead of this nonsense, queen h4 here, only move goes back here. We take there, only move goes back there. We go back there, only move goes back there. Boom, 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 and it's checkmate with the rook. So yeah, beautiful line that I missed completely in the game, and I had 1 minute on the clock, so but I was probably too scared of getting flagged here. So he went over here. We go here. I was aware that there was no check here to like flag me or something. Grabbed another pawn. Goes here. Intention to just pursue the queen a little bit, I think, and just be okay based on not allowing the opponent much counterplay. Went over here, we went here, boom boom, inaccurate, but gets the job done. Here I probably, well, it doesn't matter. Here goes here. Yeah, here. Oh, I could have taken the rook there, and he doesn't have a check, so yeah, I could have taken the rook there. go over there. It's only inaccurate, so we are not looking at that too much. Here, I could have taken the rook again, and I think I noticed in the game, but I was, yeah, but there was that. Like, I was like, yeah, if I take this rook, yeah, I remember this vividly. I remember this one, I remember vividly, really. Like, I thought about taking this rook, and then I thought, okay, but this, and it's a perpetual check, and yeah, I have nothing. Like, beautiful position, but he escaped, and he's definitely losing. Like, here he was low on the clock. I had like 10 seconds on the clock over him, and he's losing on the board too, so, like, I have everything. So, I went for the checks, and the cheese. Here, I miss. Okay, well, let's take a look at that. Like, check. Goes over here, only move. Well, here or here. Here, this is made, right? Check, and yeah, this is made. No, wait, I can't. Yeah, made with a pawn that's pinned. Yeah, brilliant, bro. Like, okay, here and here, this, and has to go like here, and then from there would be like here. Then here, then here. Then here, then here. Whoa! Wait, what? I mean, is that the mate? Like, check? Has to go here, right? Only move. Like, here is covered. Doesn't have anything, any interposition. Doesn't have anything to take my rook with. So, here, check. Then king goes over here, only move, like, because this is covered. So here, check, goes here, check over here, because this would be made if it were possible, but it's highly illegal. Like, over the board it might work. Your opponent might not see. But yeah, well, actually, since the position would end there, they will probably see it. They will be like, oh, look, no, this checkmate, no. But yeah, like over here, check, here, check again. And after that, there's only one move again, here. And after that, I go back with the rook over here. So the king is over here at this point. Here, check. Oh, the king can go over here. Never mind. The king can go over there. Yeah, but I can go here, check. The king can't go back, so it has to go like there or something. Then I check. The king can't go back here, so goes like. Okay, this could get really long, honestly. Really long line, and I had so little time. Like, it was absolutely impossible. But okay. Oh my god, like, yeah. I was calculating, like, some mate, and the mate's like... Okay, oh, wait! Oh my god. I mean, I'm thinking about every check and everything after this, and I have mate in one. Yeah, well okay, well, yeah. Pretend you didn't see that, you know? Let's keep that between us. But yeah. It happens. But yeah, what a blind spot, man. I didn't see Queen G3 mate. Like, yeah, it was here. Queen G3 mate, bro. Like, no need to think anymore and any longer. Now, let's keep in mind that at this point I was definitely trying to flag this dude. I was like, check, and let's flag him. That was my idea, because yeah, 9 seconds versus 21 seconds. That's why this time control is complete nonsense, you know, for lack of a better word, because yeah, I mean, you can just, I mean, here I'm winning on the board too, but the point is, like, you also get to positions where you're winning on the board because everyone is thinking a lot about the time, but yeah, I mean, like, I mean, I wouldn't take away from my win. I think it was a good win, but the point is, yeah, things happen too. I mean, this was like the most legit win you can get in a blitz game, sort of, like, you know, I actually earned my good position, and then I ended up in a position where I could flag, make the opponent flag, but I already had earned my position. But still, like, yeah, it's this time control is kind of nonsense. Only really fun, but but kind of nonsense. I went here. Okay, I got it. And okay, here. Oh yeah, I go there with the queen, right? No, like here. Here with the queen. Oh, he can put this in front. Yeah, but then I go here. And that's really bad news. Goes here. Go here. Mate. So yeah, here's another one where I failed to play the right move. He was here. If goes over here, then there's that mate immediately. So yeah, let's write that down. Let's write that down. That's the line, I think. So instead of this, queen d2 check, then obviously the most resilient would be rook interposes, so rook g2. And after rook g2, then rook, my rook to h5 check, and only move is king g2. So king g2, 60, king g2, and then after king g2, then there would follow, king g1, sorry, king g1, of course, not king g2 where the rook is in g2. Then queen e1 would be checkmate. Yeah, queen e1, mate. So that's one line, and instead of rook g2 here, then we can have, instead of that, the king moving right away, like queen d2, and then the king going to h1, yeah, king h1, and then rook h5 is mate right away. Yeah, rook h5 is mate, and so yeah, that's it. Like, yeah. Because this pawn is blocking this queen from defending all the action. That's a very important part of all this this mating mechanism. Otherwise, this won't work. Yeah, like you go. If I were to go from here to here, and this pawn weren't here, like yeah, you can block with a queen here. Well, not actually here because that would be checkmate. But I mean, you can block like here. No, wait, you couldn't. Wow, that's interesting. You would still have to go here, because if you go here, then this is made. So you would still have to go here, and then here would still be made. That's brutal. Like, even without this pawn, this is still made, I think. Okay. I mean, it's unfortunate for him that he has both of the... Yeah, I know, but you know what? I was going to say it's unfortunate for him that he has both the queen and the rook, but if he didn't have the rook and had the queen, like, I go over here, and there weren't this pawn, like, here. Like, blocks over there, well, first of all, I can just take and simplify, and I have an extra rook. But, I mean, if I wanted to, like, perform, like, something better, goes over here, then I go over here, then goes over here. Then I would go over there with this, and then he would go here, and that would be pinned to the king, and then I would go boom over here, and the king would have to take over here, and I would take the queen. And yeah, I end up instead of with an extra with one rook against a couple of pawns against one pawn, I would end up with a queen against one pawn. So yeah, like, okay, totally unnecessary, that explanation, but it was interesting to me. So here I don't know what I'm doing. Like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I'm trying to flag my opponent. Oh, also I spent some time thinking here. What? I spent some time thinking and I came here. No, 3 seconds thinking, not too much. Like, I'm trying to check that my opponent doesn't have anything, because I'm really worried about something like this, some check, you know, some nonsense that can get them back in the game. Went over here, here, I'm just trying to check my opponent to oblivion. And this was a mouse lip. But you know what I intended to do in this position? I mean, I saw that he was about to flag, so I intended to play this move. Like, I grabbed my queen with the intention of checking, because, yeah, that's what the scammers do in this game all the time when you're... That's the way you win at Blitz, which is complete nonsense, again, but I mean, like... yeah, easiest way to win, I was just looking to flag this guy at this point, and yeah, just take over here, and yeah, let him deal with the check. Like, a sort of unexpected move, although he would expect it, I think, because everyone does that. But this was a mouse lip. But any move would win, but I mean, this was a mouse lip. This wasn't me trying to, like... this wasn't me trying to, like, mock my opponent or something. I don't know, it was just a mouse lip. Totally a mouse lip. Alright, let's turn on the engine, but I think in this case... Oh, this move, I'm quite curious about what was the right continuation here. Let's turn on the engine and let's see. So here I have, let's see, Queen C7 is one I mentioned, and it's the third move of the engine, so not bad. Queen C7... Oh, I wrote B3, but I meant G3. I really meant G3 here, obviously. I mean, I meant this move, but yeah, like, I get confused with the coordinates sometimes. Very often, actually. So, Queen C7, G3, and then Rook E8 is what I said. Rook E8 is nowhere to be seen. I consider Rook D6. I really consider Rook D6, but then I thought, no, Rook E8. And yeah, Rook F8 is okay, yeah, but Rook D6 was better. It's alright. Trying to write it down there. Rook F8, by the way, was, because that's what I intended. I mean, I had to specify the rook, of course. So yeah, no, not bad. I mean, that's a line that the computer wouldn't complain about. I mean, the computer, the engine analysis tool of chess.com, which is not just... well, it is the computer of chess.com, but I mean, like, these annotations are chess.com specific. They are not from the engine. The engine doesn't annotate anything, I think. I mean, it just gives you an evaluation, and then the rest is just chess.com adding its flavor to make it more user-friendly. Here, I missed it, and yeah, it was definitely that, right? Yeah, mate e4, yeah. Queen h4, king g1, queen e1, king h2, queen h4, king g2, g1, rook d1 mate, yeah. I mean, I checked the line over here, yeah. It's a sequence that I wrote. So, yeah, that was the sequence. Here, queen g3 mate. It was queen g3 mate, of course, like absolutely, of course. I mean, if this if this were wrong, I would have to question my life again. And in this case, again, I'm mate in 3. Queen d2, rook g2, rook h5, king g1, queen e1 mate. Yeah. Okay, so I was right about that. Let's check, because I had the other line where they sort of allow the mate faster. Oh, I didn't consider king h3. I didn't consider king h3. I mean, it also gets mated, but I didn't consider it, which is bad. And it's interesting, because, I mean, after king h3, then if I do this, then he has this. And then, oh, then I go here, and it's mate also, yeah. Okay, so king h1, rook h5 is true. Let's add this one here, 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 which I didn't consider. I didn't consider this line for the mate. Yeah. Yeah, I found it during analysis, though, after seeing that king h3 was an option. Yeah, let's leave that registered. Like, I mean, I did find the mate after I saw that, oh, he could go king h3, but at first I hadn't looked at that, and that's bad. That's really bad. But yeah, I mean, it's well, obviously this, like, yeah, I mean, like, at this point. Oh, interesting that I'm still winning here. Yeah, I had queen f6. That's interesting. Like, because I mean, at this point, I didn't care because I mean, like, I should have still looked at the move or the right move to play here. But I was going to sack over here. That was my idea when I grabbed this queen, because I knew that he didn't have time. But yeah, I mean, I had queen f6, which defends this as well. So I'm completely winning if I go queen f6 still. I thought that at this point, after leaving this rook like this and this queen like that, I thought that was actually that I was actually probably losing at this point. But I mean, I didn't care because I mean, at this point my goal was to make him lose on time. Although when I'm analyzing this, I'm trying to analyze like with a good eye for analysis. So yeah, let's write down queen f6 and like still winning. Yeah. Didn't analyze this move previous to the computer analysis, though, as the game was already won. Yeah. I should analyze even when I'm completely flagging the opponent, but I mean the idea was to flag the opponent there, so that's why I didn't pay attention to that move, like looking at what was the better alternative. I mean, what I was going to do was sack over there just to flag, and it would have worked too. But yeah, this one also worked. Actually, this one probably worked even better because he probably didn't expect that the queen would. He definitely, I can tell you that he definitely didn't expect the queen to be here. Like if let's say he had pre-moved something, he would have probably pre-moved here takes. Like, oh yeah, he's going to sack for check, or maybe he's going to check over here and takes or something like that. But he wouldn't have pre-moved the rook takes on this square, which is on the same line, but you know, one square here. So this move would actually be a high class move to throw off an opponent so that they can't play the right one. I mean, if you want to flag them, but that wasn't the idea. I mean, my idea was to throw this one, which is much more low level, in order to flag, and that was just a mouse slip. But yeah, anyway, like, I mean, the idea here is to learn not how to flag people, but I was trying to learn how to improve my chess actually, and yeah, couple of mates in this game, so good. Now I'm going to stop streaming. Thanks to the people who joined, especially those from Sri Lanka that joined and even chatted and sent challenges on chess.com and everything. So really wonderful. Thanks for tuning in. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and we can hang out again another day if you guys are around. Also, feel free to let me know which time is the best for you guys if you intend to tune in again. I mean, again, without compromise, like, you can tell me the time on the comments if you want, and you know, in the comment section of the VOD that gets uploaded afterwards, and not the chat, just the comment section, and then I can you know, tune in at that time, if at the time that's more suitable for you guys, if you want. Again, without compromise. Like, I mean, you don't have to, like, you know, be there. Like, you can say, oh, I'm usually around at this time, and then you're not around. It's okay. Like, just so that I have an idea, because for me it's the same. Like, I mean, I can stream earlier because for you guys it was super late today. So yeah, for me it would be the same. I could stream earlier, and yeah, that's that. I hope I see you guys around, and take care, and good night, day, or afternoon, wherever you are. See ya.